Studio Ghibli is about to sue somebody, because if you have seen the current trend, you know they're going to be very upset. They are very upset about this whole situation, and I'm just going to say, I could see them just straight up not just suing, let's say, OpenAI, but potentially social media platforms even allowing something like this to potentially exist. I don't know how far that would go, but I can definitely see Studio Ghibli being very angry with what has happened in the last like 20 to 30 or so hours, because their artwork that their studio is known for has been ran through a AI, aka an AI generator, art generator, and now everybody is using it to recreate famous memes and different images and stuff, even scenes from Lord of the Rings in Studio Ghibli style. Now, I want to be blunt with you, as a neutral party real quick, okay? I do want to say there is some fun to be had turning memes into Studio Ghibli style, but I do see why some would be upset. But anyways, let's just get into the context here. So basically, around March 26th, as you can see, you have famous individuals on the platform, like for instance Mike Tyson. He starts basically posting AI-generated art. He literally posts a Studio Ghibli AI generation art that he put like one of his own photos into, and it looks like Studio Ghibli, onto his page. And obviously it made a lot of traction, almost 20 million views, 379,000 likes, and then it doesn't just stop here. We also have stuff like this, famous iconic memes like this being recreated in Studio Ghibli style. You see 30,000 likes here. I mean, we go even further. We have a famous scene from Oppenheimer, you know, and all that, and we get to see how this was just straight up also turned into Studio Ghibli with 33,000 likes. We go even further. We see this as well, 27,000 likes, and these are some pretty big names that are all posting this, but the one that really did it all in was this. Now, I don't want to get political, I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but obviously the meme definitely went quite a ways around, where you even have the official White House account using AI art of Studio Ghibli, okay? It's... What timeline are we in? Okay, like I said, I'm not even going to comment on this. I know people are going to get upset and all that, but just disregarding the political nature of this, it's crazy to think that I am legitimately seeing the official White House account posting not just AI art, but AI-generated art of Studio Ghibli. Crazy. Actually nuts. Obviously, there's a lot more. You have stuff like Burger King, for instance. You have this and all that. I mean, it keeps going on. I mean, you can even see, I think you get the gist of it. It's, wild, like, what people have, kind of been doing. But, overall, what I'm trying to say is that, Studio Ghibli is probably not happy about this situation. I'm just going to keep it very blunt, because if there's one thing I have learned over the years from Japanese companies, especially like old Japanese companies, they are very protective of their copyright. I'm just gonna keep that blunt, okay? As someone that has had to, like, fight up against copyright with Japanese companies, I'll tell you, they're probably right now really fuming. They're probably building up a legal case or something, because there's just no way, knowing how these companies operate, that they're fine with this. Now, to be fair, they are well within their rights being upset if theoretically OpenAI or wherever it kind of originated from did take Studio Ghibli's art and steal it and process it to be able to give that filter. I do see why, and they do have a right to be upset there. But there is a part of me, and I would be lying to you, that there is a part of me that legitimately does find amusement of memes being turned into Studio Ghibli style. It is humorous. It's pretty fun. Like, if it was just that, it's kind of harmless fun, but obviously there is some nuance to this. There is more things that really can come from this, but all I'm saying is regardless of your personal stance, it's crazy to just see how accurate AI has gotten now to where it can replicate Studio Ghibli like this. Like, it's legit insane. I didn't think I would see this, but it just goes to show just how much AI has progressed, not just in, like, the last few months, but just, like, the last few years. You remember, like, that iconic, like, AI generation and stuff of, like, Will Smith eating pasta and how bad it looked and how bizarre. Now you see when it happened like earlier at the beginning of this year, it's just so much better. And the same thing has happened with AI. And, regardless of your stance if you hate it or love it, AI is here. And it's not going away. That's the cold, harsh truth. It's not going to go away regardless of how you feel about it. The question is how it's utilized. And in this case, wild. Tell me your thoughts. How do you feel about what's been happening in the last 30 or so hours? Do you think Studio Ghibli is about to sue everyone? Let me know in the comments below. But I love you guys. Be safe. Stay healthy. Chibi out.